Dame Jane Elizabeth Ailwên Phillips, DBE, known professionally as Siân Phillips, is a Welsh actress. Early life. Phillips was born in Gwaun, West Glamorgan, Wales, the daughter of Sally, a teacher, and David Phillips, a steel worker turned policeman. She is a Welsh speaker. In the first volume of her autobiography she notes that she spoke only Welsh for much of her childhood, learning English by listening to the radio. She attended Pontardawe Grammar School and was originally known there as Jane, but her Welsh teacher, E.I.C. Davies, called her ʻʃɑːn, the Welsh form of Jane. Later she took up English and philosophy at University College Cardiff. Phillips graduated from the University of Wales in 1955. She entered RADA with a scholarship in September 1955, the same year as Diana Rigg and Glenda Jackson. She went on to win the prestigious Bancroft Gold Medal for Hedda Gabler, and was offered work in Hollywood when she left RADA. While still a student, she was offered 3 film contracts, entailing her to work for an extended period of time in the United States, but she declined, preferring to work on stage instead. Career. Early radio, television and stage. Phillips began acting professionally at the age of 11 with the home service of BBC Radio in Wales. Her first role was as a ginger tomcat. At the same age she won her first Speech and Drama Award, for her performance at the National Eisteddfod held at Llandybia in 1944, where she and a school friend played the parts of 2 elderly men in a dramatic duologue. She made her first British television appearance at 17 and won a Welsh Acting Award at 18. In 1953, while still a student at Cardiff University, she worked as a newsreader and announcer for the BBC in Wales and toured Wales in Welsh-language productions of the Welsh Arts Council. From 1953 to 1955, Phillips was a member of the BBC Repertory Company and the National Theatre Company and toured Wales performing Welsh and English plays for the Welsh Arts Council. For the Nottingham Playhouse in 1958, she was Masha in Three Sisters. She performed as Princess Siwan in Saunders Lewis O' the King's Daughter at the Hampstead Theatre Club in 1959 and as Catherine in Taming of the Shrew. For the Oxford Playhouse in 1960, she was Princess Siwan again in the BBC's production of Siwan, the King's Daughter alongside Peter O'Toole with Amir Humphreys as producer. It was broadcast on BBC One on 1 March 1960. From October 1958 to April 1959 she was compere of the Land of Song monthly programme at TWW Channel 10 with baritone Ivor Emanuel. She made her first appearance on the London stage in 1957 when she appeared in Herman Suderman's Magda for RADA. Magda, about an opera diva, was her first real success in London. The play did well and benefited her career greatly, although she was only a student at the time. She was the first since Sarah Bernhardt to play the role. In 1957 Phillips performed the title role in Ibsen's Hedda Gabler. Many sources consider this as her London stage debut, but she actually did Magda before Hedda Gabler. In September 1958 she was performing as Margaret Muir in John Hall's The Holiday at Oxford New Theatre. In May 1958 Phillips performed as Joan in G.B. Shaw's St. Joan, at the Belgrade Theatre in Coventry, which had opened just 6 weeks before, produced by Brian Bailey. An observer described her performance. Siân Phillips' portrayal of Joan defies the law of averages, since, after seeing Siobhan McKenna in the 1955 Arts Theatre production, I reckoned it impossible to equal within half a century. Like the Irish girl, the Welsh girl is perfect. This girl doesn't act Joan, she is Joan, in short. Perfection. She was Julia in the Royal Shakespeare Company's 1961 version of The Duchess of Malfi. Her Royal Shakespeare Company performances are Julia in The Duchess of Malfi, at the Shakespeare Memorial Theatre, Julia in The Duchess of Malfi, at the Aldwych Theatre, Bertha in Ondine, at the Aldwych Theatre, Miss Havisham in Great Expectations, at Royal Shakespeare Company. Later, film and television. Her long career has included many films and television programs, but she is probably best known for starring as Livia in the popular BBC adaptation of Robert Graves's novel I, Claudius, for which she won the 1977 BAFTA Television Award for Best Actress, and for many appearances on the original run of Call My Bluff. She also appeared opposite her then-husband Peter O'Toole and Richard Burton in Beckett, as Ursula Mossbank in the musical film Goodbye, Mr. Chips, again starring O'Toole, once more opposite O'Toole in Murphy's War, as Emmeline Pankhurst in the TV miniseries Shoulder to Shoulder, as Lady Anne, the unfaithful wife of Alec Guinness's character George Smiley, in the BBC One espionage dramas Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy and Smiley's People, adapted from John le Carré's eponymous novels, in Nijinsky, and as the Queen Cassiopeia in Clash of the Titans. Another popular role was that of the Reverend Mother Gaius Helen Mohayam in David Lynch's Dune and Carol from Uark's The Battle for Endor. She also appeared in seasons 2 and 4 of the Canadian TV series La Femme Nikita as Adrian, the renegade founder of the powerful Section 1 anti-terrorist organization. In 2001, she appeared in Ballycasangela's faith healer Consuela Dunphy in episode 7. Her most recent film is The Gigolos by Richard Bracewell, in which she played Lady James. In 2010, she appeared in New Tricks in the episode Coming Out Ball, and in 2011 she appeared in the episode Wild Justice, in the 5th season of the television series Lewis. Phillips's West End credits include Marlene, Pal Joey, Gigi and A Little Night Music. She has also appeared on the American stage in Marlene. Other work. Her National Theatre performances have included Lady Britomart in Major Barbara, the Littleton Theatre, Madame Armfeldit in A Little Night Music, Olivier Theatre, Hope in Bed with Magritte. She played a leading role in the BBC Radio 4 comedy The Leopard in autumn between 2001 and 2002. She provided spoken word backing to a track on Rufus Wainwright's 2007 album Release the Stars, and appeared live with him at the Old Vic Theatre in London on the 31st of May, the 1st of June 2007. Phillips starred in London's West End production of Calendar Girls. Phillips played Juliet opposite Michael Burns' Romeo and Juliet and her Romeo at the Bristol Old Vic from the 10th of March until the 24th of April 2010. Phillips is also a leading member of Social, Welsh and Sexy, the London-based organisation for Welsh socialites. Awards and nominations. Phillips was appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire in the 2000 birthday honours and Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire in the 2016 New Year honours for services to drama. Personal life. Phillips' first husband was Don Roy, a postgraduate student at the University of Wales. They were married in 1956 and divorced in 1959. Already pregnant with their first child, Phillips married Peter O'Toole in December 1959. They had 2 daughters, Kate, born 1960, and Patricia, born 1963. Patricia is a theatre practitioner, and Kate is an actress. The couple divorced in 1979, and Phillips wrote about this tempestuous period of her life in the second volume of her autobiography, Public Places. Her third husband was actor Robin Sachs, who was 17 years her junior. Their relationship began in 1975. They were married on Christmas Eve 1979, very shortly after the divorce with O'Toole. They divorced in 1991. She is a patron of the Bird College of Dance, Music and Theatre Performance, based in Sidcup, Greater London. Her 2-volume autobiography, Private Faces and Public Places, were published in 1999 and 2001, respectively. Others. Since 2005, the British Academy of Film and Television Arts Cymru has presented the TLWS ʻʃɑːn Phillips Award to a Welshman or woman who has made a significant contribution in either a major feature film or network television program. Filmography: television playwright, BBC Sunday Night Theatre, Sawan the King's Daughter, 1960, Armchair Theatre, Espionage, Beckett, Young Cassidy, Laughter in the Dark, Goodbye, Mr. Chips, Murphy's War, Under Milkwood, Nijinsky, Clash of the Titans, June, The Doctor and the Devils, Uarks, The Battle for Endor, Valmont, The Age of Innocence, House of America, Alice Through the Looking Glass, The Gigolos,